What is going on, everybody? If you happen to be new, welcome, and for everybody else, welcome back. We're going to be focused on this pool pond right here again today. Now, looking at this, it is pretty kind of dingy water. I've actually cleared it up significantly since the last time. You can actually see some of the fish in there. We've used some API algicide, as well as we have a UV clarifier running there and one running here. We need to do a water change on this very soon, which we're going to do during this video today to clear this up, because we had a lot of feedback in the last video. I'm literally filming this video the day after all of this stuff got put in here, so I'm sure there's even more comments by the time you're seeing this on things that we could have done. So hopefully I address everybody's concerns on this pond build during today's video. Number one is, everybody said that they would have liked to have been able to see the fish, and I agree. I did not expect an algae bloom to happen the way it did, but things happen. So we have algae that is going to be fixed today, and you're going to be able to see every single one of these fish today without a doubt, as well as many other things. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and get into this video today. All right, guys, well, we are at Walmart and we are picking up some terracotta pots, and these are going to become some structure in our backyard pool pond for protection for these fish. We just put those fish in there, and we need to go ahead and build some sort of a structure system for these fish. So I've already gone ahead and cut or broken sections out of these pots. I've used a Dremel tool to shave down these sharp edges. We are going to place these down inside the pond like this. So the next hide is going to be this plastic bin, and I've basically cut this section out, and it's going to be obviously flipped over, but we need to get this edge off of here, and we're going to do that with some fire. Well, what we're going to use here is just a torch on a very low setting like this, and we're just going to hit the edge of this. Now that took off all of the sharp edges, which will allow us to put this in here without having to worry about the fish. And there we go. It is a clear plastic box, but we are going to put some stuff on it to keep it held down, which will provide a nice cover for these fish. It's a nice flat rock right on top of it. And another. Go ahead and get a few more rocks on it. Now, for some more structure. I don't know if you guys have been around for the 300-gallon build, but this is actually the piece of driftwood that came out of the 300-gallon. The 300-gallon will be rebuilt, and this will probably be taken back for that, or we may scape it completely different. But for now, this piece of driftwood right here and this piece of driftwood right here are actually going to become some cover inside of this pond. So let's go ahead and start with that and getting this in here, and we'll just sit this right here for right now. Same with this piece right here. We're gonna kind of just throw this inside of here and let those sink together, and over time they will fill with water and fully sink down. All right, guys, well, we have these pond plants. We're gonna go ahead and place these plants in here as well, and I think we're gonna start with some of this viney looking stuff, and I'm just gonna place them right in with these pots. Maybe put this one like right there. Perfect. Maybe go and place this one right in here, just like that. This one right here is super cool and super big, so we're gonna try to put this one a little lower. Put this guy like that, and we have one final little plant here, which that's gonna kind of go back in there too. I'm gonna move this one and put this one actually kind of like over here next to the other one. I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna put this one down inside of here. Kind of like that, which will do fantastic. This little guy right here can just sit right here, top of this. He'll look good right there. Some rocks around it so it doesn't move. So I think that's much better. At least provide some cover. I definitely want to add a whole lot more pond plants. All right, guys, well, it is getting dark outside, so we're gonna go ahead and quit for tonight, but we will pick you guys up in the morning. Hopefully we got a little more clarity on this pond from these UV filters, from the algicide, those types of things, and we will see you guys back in the morning. All right guys, well we are back out here today and we wanted to take another look at this pond. So the other day I went ahead and added a couple of more plants to this pond. We added another one of these umbrella plants or papyrus or whatever you want to call them. So we now have 3 of those. And then we added this here, which I'm not really sure what this is called. It just looks like some sort of a bamboo kind of thing, which is super cool. Kind of just gives it some different aesthetics. And then we added some more hornwort down here in the bottom, which is looking fantastic as well. But overall, this pond is looking amazing. Look at those big old Oscars right there. I mean, they are just sitting there, hanging out. We've got these tinfoil barbs, the albino tinfoil barb. Actually, maybe a leucistic tinfoil barb. I'm not really sure. If you happen to know, definitely let me know. Oh, there's one of our little silver dollars there. There's about 4 of those guys in here, I believe. And then we have our flock of parrot cichlids right over there. There's one of them right there and some more over here. But we're going to take a closer look at all of these fish in here. We're going to go ahead and grab the GoPro and jump right into that, taking a look at everything. All right, looking right here. This is one of our Oscars. He's coming up to look at the camera. What's up, dude? He's looking real good. Coming over here, we got this huge pleco. He's doing good. And this guy right here, I am not sure what that guy is, but I believe that there are 2 of these guys in here. So if you happen to know, please let me know what that guy is. And then looking up into this little box hide right here, looks like we have the ID sharks up in there. I cannot see from the top because it is covered how many are actually in there. So as I'm editing, we'll obviously talk about that. There's the big one right there. He looks so good. These ID sharks love to get up in these pots. As you can see, coming down here between this driftwood, there's this catfish right there. You see him with the black spot on his side? I have absolutely no idea what that is either, guys. So if you happen to know, make sure you comment below and let me know what that is, because I really have no clue. Looking all over here, we're just looking to see what's in these pots, if anything. There's one of our parrot cichlids. See if we can find Schmeat Jr. Not in there. Not in there. Schmeat Jr. Schmeaticus. So guys, as we're going through filming on this GoPro, I'm just running the camera through the water. I really can't see everything because of the driftwood and such. So if you happen to notice Schmeat Jr., and Schmeat Jr. is the small little knife fish. He is named Schmeat Jr. after Brenton's huge knife fish. So if you happen to see him, make sure you comment below and let me know that you saw him. But everything over here is looking good. Look at these fish. Everything is great. Look, there's the tinfoil barbs. There goes some more. There are some of our little tiny silver dollars over there. But everything in this pond is looking fantastic. Come over here and look in this pond for a second. Look right there. There's one of our goldfish. He's a Shabunkin goldfish. Just take a quick look at this pond. Everything is looking great in here as well. We have all that frog bit back over there and there. This parrot's feather is standing up quite nicely in this pond. Looking right here, our basil plant. This is 100% regular basil. Turtles can eat this, is why I put it in here. But if you look, this thing is flowering. It has gotten so big, doing so well. I feel like I want to make like a margarita pizza or something at this point because it smells wonderful. We actually need to add some water to both ponds because of evaporation. I want to take a look over here and just feed these goldfish for just a second. There's one right down in there. I'm gonna put some in there, and there he goes. He is eating that stuff up. There we go. There's a molly right there. There's some more goldfish. And there they go, eating that stuff up. You can see that guy right there. These guys are doing so well. There's all the mollies. There we go. Everything is looking great right there. So now going back over to this pond, I want to go ahead and feed this pond real quick. So now we're going to go ahead and feed these guys. I'm going to drop this food, these pellets, like right here. See if we can get these guys to come up and feed here. Well, we got one fish right in the way who's not gonna move. There's the ID shark coming in to eat. So with that, guys, everything has been fed, everything is looking great. And I just wanted to address one more concern people had, and that is the fish getting eaten by birds. Well, I just want you to know, we do cover the pond. Here's the pond net right here. We don't actually leave it uncovered. We only uncover it just for filming purposes. So this thing is fully covered, keeps it protected from birds, raccoons, things of that nature. So you don't have to worry about anything getting eaten by a bird or a raccoon at least. So everything will be safe in here. But with that, guys, thanks so much for stopping by to check out this new aquascape on the pond, and make sure you comment below and let me know what you think about that. If you haven't followed us on Instagram or Facebook, please do that. There's links to both in the description, as well as visit freshwaterscrub.com and use code POND for 10% off all your orders until the last day of June. Thank you so much, guys. I'm truly grateful, and we will see you next time.